So I've never been a person that's really been afraid of open water or anything like that, or in other terms, thalassophobia. But I think that might be changing. So today I wanted to talk about thalassophobia because of the new game Subnautica 2 that just dropped. I have yet to play it, but I know it's one of the biggest things on media that's popping up right now that's got people's interest. But I think it's kind of overshadowing what's to come. I was doing my usual thing of scrolling through Instagram reels and just trying to waste time, and I saw a video game trailer come up, and usually I'd like to watch those to keep up with new stuff coming out. And this one caught my eye. It's called Open Waters. This game has yet to come out or even have a release date yet, but it has a trailer. And in the trailer, you're in a boat in the middle of the ocean. And that's all it seems like. Which is kind of what made me feel most at ease. Until you see the giant monster, which is expected. Watching this trailer kind of ended up leading me down a rabbit hole that made me realize that everybody that says that, open water and stuff is kind of terrifying is kind of right. Don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like people take it too much on an extreme level. But also the fact of the matter that we've only explored about 5 to 20% of our oceans are kind of insane. And to me, that's why I feel like this fear or paranoia is very valid as a movie or a game or something like that, to put this emotional kind of fear behind, like something that I wouldn't say is necessarily rational to a lot of people. Because, I mean, not everybody has an ocean near them, or even really like a lake or anything like that. And so it's not really something that's like always going to be there on their mind. But some people are right there and like constantly in the ocean and doing stuff with the ocean, which is kind of their own fault. But we're not going to point that out. Okay, we're going to be nice and respectful. But it is their own fault. I mean, to me personally, I think the things that get me the most and the things that I see a lot more is videos and stuff of like people on the oil rigs and the giant waves crashing up against the oil rigs and all the sea life underneath them, or even like people on the boats and the waves crashing into them and flooding over the the deck and everything like that. And then you got the other point where some of it's obviously not fake. Like, there's big creatures out there that are in the ocean that we have videos of and stuff like that. But like, I remember the biggest one was, I don't remember what movie it was from. I'll put it somewhere. But it's like this woman and dude in the ocean, and they're like deep into the water, and there's just giant creature just staring at it. And I know a lot of y'all know what I'm talking about. And it's stuff like that like, obviously I'm gonna be scared of that. Like, that's terrifying to think about. Like, there's probably that one dude that's gonna be like, I could take him. I like, dude, no, you can't, dude. Like what are we talking about here? Like, let's be serious, dude. Now, me saying all this is not me trying to say like, hey guys, stay away from the water. It's dangerous. Don't go near it. I mean, if you don't, then whatever. But this is me coming out here ranting and talking about it because, like I said, this new game that's coming out, it looks like an indie horror game, but it looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. And then obviously, now that I've got this kind of thing going for me, I think it's about time for me to just check out Subnautica 2 and see how that is. Everybody's saying it's a bunch of hype. I've seen some clips on it. It looks fun. But really, it's just me to come on here and rant to you guys. So obviously, this was just a video for me to come on here and rant about this irrational fear that I've just kind of fully discovered and understood. And also talk about this new game that's coming out that's kind of piquing my interest. But I think taking those two things kind of combined, I think I truly understand why people are really getting into Subnautica 2, and obviously the two other ones that were out beforehand. And I think this is definitely a chance for me to get into the game too, and have a full understanding of why this is so good of a game and like hitting so well. Other than that, I appreciate you guys for just letting me come on here and rant. And if you listen and enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe down below. And drop a comment, man. I mean, tell me what you guys think about this, and really just any other irrational fear. There's plenty of them out there, and I like to hear you guys' opinion. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and take care. See you guys next time.